Hey everyone, Bear here from TGS with another ATS live stream. We're going to be delivering cargo for number 36 here at night.
Hello.
Zoom through that intro and we'll get into it ultra late. I blame, went to an NHL game and thought it'd be done around 9:30. We didn't get out till almost 10 o'clock. Then there was a 20-30 minute commute. Then I wanted to settle in. So ended up being ultra late, but we'll still aim for roughly 2, so shouldn't be too bad. I'm not going to show the schedule because there's really nothing to show. No streams tomorrow. And Monday back to Pokemon Red. Next week's a full normal week. The week after that, I'm on vacation for a few days, but I'll worry about that when that schedule comes up. But ATS will be unaffected this Saturday and 2 weeks out Saturday. It will be held in both. So let's go ahead and let me pull myself in the game and I'll yap the rest of it through while we're in the game. Driving to, I guess, whatever job we're doing. Are you going to pick a job or should I look?
Fix your truck, man.
Oh yeah, we gotta fix the truck. So maybe let's start with that. Thinking at the end of the last stream, I probably just totally smashed it. Also, I turned on fines today. That's one of the main things. I'm gonna actually try to drive normal and not like a wild, crazy dude. So let's start driving to a service station. I'll yap out the rev. Oh, I can do that as well. May as well tow to service. $600. Yeah, that's for tonight. We're just trying to make money. We see how much I got. Yeah, I'll try and set a mental goal. We got 908K. If I could have $1 million by the end of tonight, that's if we drive normal, we don't crash. We probably could. There's no excuse. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm trying to become a millionaire again after getting my new truck. Like, link, subscription. That's all I got. I covered random chat at the beginning. So I think my next goal is gonna be buy back the truck I initially had. So I really want to get it going again. I want to be able to have an auto truck, a manual truck, you know. We'll also get some other...
Fix yourself, man.
Nah, man. I'm ready to go. I saw you there, so my instincts just made me head to follow you because I'm always following you around.
You can spec hood mirrors while you're doing that.
Let's see. I don't even have that much damage. Why is this thing I'm just going to repair everything except the tire? It's only $5 grand. Well worth it. The wear is only 9% on the drivetrain, so I don't think I really have to worry about that. Truck config. Let's see. Go here. Put a hood mirror there. Oh man, they're so ugly. But I'll put them because it'll be good for visibility. From order. Now I'm really gonna quickly set them. Oops, my steering wheel is for some reason. Why is my steering wheel just turned all the way aside? Alright. We're gonna hit F4. We're gonna adjust mirrors. Hit left. How far out do you place your hood? So I'm not driving
all the way to the side.
All the way to the left. All right. Then we're gonna do hood right. Do the opposite. Yeah, for those who don't know, they added a driving school, but it's literally an entire stream or more of stuff. I promise I'll do it. Just I've been really busy this week. Had work, had some appointments yesterday, went to an NHL game today, and I didn't want to mess up my usual stream schedule, so you get the idea. But I shall do it. Either record it offline or I'll do it live. I haven't decided yet. Work all of this week, but the following week I'm off the entire week, and I'm home for, 5 out of 7 days. I guess if you include the weekend. So
we're taking the first exit here.
Roger that. Hey, my right away, bro.
Just gonna have to assert yourself.
I did, but some dude tapped my bumper.
I was trying to find one to obey the law and immediately get to an accident.
Told me to assert myself. Alright. I'll take it more serious now. I think I'm just running off instincts, following you, just driving loosey-goosey. I think we had fines on for what, like the first like 2-3 streams, and then I lost so much money
More
we
than
turned
that.
them off.
You were broke for like 20 streams because of the fines.
It might be. We've been playing this game for a very long time now, so I play so many games that it kind of diminishes. Our brain's only so large. My mind's a walnut apparently, so stuff falls out. If I played this more regularly, obviously, it'd be better off. I gotta repair my truck. I'm just kidding. You commute from the service center to your cargo pickup. You already gotta get a repair. Let me know once I can clone the job. Waiting in the menu, I guess. Should automatically update, I'm guessing. Maybe not. There it goes. Household appliances.
Configure the trailer. Make sure it doesn't give you a double.
Alright, get a triple.
Just take whatever it gave you. You're fine.
I'm not gonna change it. I'm just looking at the options. Whew. Yeah. Cancel. Big job. Anyone who's seen these streams and Knite already knows, I'm sure. On other streams, I'd be crazy and I'll just like take the triple trailer for absolutely no reason at all, just for the challenge. Out of all days to do, it would probably be today, but I ain't gonna do it. Unless the job requires it. Let's start. Mine's in that little... Mine's in such a weird spot. I don't know if I'm centered enough. Nope. Straighten up. But seem a little bit still off center here. Bring it a little bit over this way. See if that does it. That might be my suspension height.
Oh, you're still off center. You need to go more to your driver's side. Now you're too far driver's side.
It's gonna pull all the way up. Ram this trailer. It's like...
Look at where the back tires are and line them up to the side of the trailer.
I never really have this issue. It's not even the mirror's fault. Yo, what the... I was holding the brake when I slammed into that. Why is it not recognizing?
You're not hooked up. You keep missing the pin every time.
I'm way off. I tried a terrible angle to do this approach.
You did raise yourself up for some reason. Lower yourself down. Hit R. Reset. You just smashed into it. Alright.
Yeah, it worked. It's
R
excellent
is
speed.
your radio. Alright.
Let me go back inside.
I have
There we go. I'm all the way down now.
On mine, Satar.
I'm good to go.
It'll reset for you when you hit like 30 miles an hour. You shouldn't be all the way down.
But I'm gonna get low.
It'll fix itself.
Ba-da-dum, dum, dum. 300-mile drive to start out. Wasn't paying how much money I'll make. I probably won't make my money now that I wasted money fixing my truck and crashing. Paying fine.
Get the fuck out of the way. Oh my god. This dude comes to a complete stop in front of me.
Just trying to figure out what the hell did I do to my blinkers? What the hell are you doing, Jeep? Come on.
You don't have blinkers for some reason. You don't have enough buttons for them.
Nah. Yeah, I changed my controller layout last stream. It was. First I modified some of it, but then I had the full final crossover plan like a month later than we've discussed it, but I did it, and I'm still adapting some of the buttons, but it's not too bad. I got a most idea, but I was trying to find the turn signal there. That's why I was sitting there like an idiot. Well, I got a ticket if I turn right on red?
No.
Going.
You shouldn't if you have your blinkers. I don't know.
Put my window. Oh god. Now I'm gonna put my window all the way down. Trying to crack them. There we go. I'm able to hear my engine, you know. Why did my right window close, bro? Stay there, stay open. There you go. It's too quiet when you're in the truck with the windows closed. Takes away from the experience. Still miss having the brakes. The Jakes, you know, screaming. These Jakes just ultra quiet.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna put the cruise control to 65. And while we're cruising here, I'm gonna try and find the picture of the controls. Don't text and drive, by the way. Probably if I look up the text, because the iPhone upgrade I've got run all over the place. That's exactly why I don't text and drive. It's one of the controls. I think. I'm just gonna write cruise. It picks up like words in the picture. Yep, found it right away. Alright. So there's light horn for that, but it's my high beams, so I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, that's what light horn is.
Oh, I'm
light
stupid.
Horn is just the flash.
Yeah. Camera 1, snap left, to the right, look behind. That's the other horn. This is the air horn. Engine brake strength. Windshield wipers are the right one. Beacon and hazard. Engine brake toggle, let's turn that on. Alright, I got it. Just gonna print out the picture. Like tape it under the TV until I get it done. I built some cheat sheets for quite a few games lately. I plan to do some more while I'm off next, well, not this upcoming week, but in a week and a half. So I'll make sure I get one done for ATS. Like, I've had, 300 hours on Hello Loose, but there's some controls I had never ever used. Of course, this guy is gonna cut me off.
He's not cutting you off. You were giving him no room.
Hey man, I have the right of way because I'm in traffic. I'm not your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
This is
I gotta get over it.
here.
Yo, trucker, why are you braking? I'm gonna get out and punch this dude in the head. Gonna get like an $8,000 assault charge. I see you up there. Half in the shoulder, just taking a look. Is there an actual construction zone or something?
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
You gotta give way, man.
Don't though. Welcome to real life.
You do.
Can't count how many times I watch
Mister, I
people
want
give way,
to obey the law. I'm just
Hey,
gonna
there's no
cut
law
people
saying I have to
off,
let people go.
force people out. You're running people off the road, man.
I'm not. Who's running me off the road? In reality, pretty sure there's no actual driving laws that tell me that I have to let someone merge. Not that I want to be an a-hole, but you know, it is AI. I don't give a crap about the app. Alright, I'm gonna go cruise control on 60. Do the cops give you a ticket if you're like 5 over?
No.
I'm gonna do 5
The
over.
limit is 7.
Alright. In real life, you know, in our state, I know in other states it may be different, but in our state, you can go 5 over and not be at risk of a ticket. Slowing down. Starting my cruise to 60. I gotta get over to let you in, or?
No. Way ahead of you, man.
I don't know why the fuck I thought that was you. Why? I caught up to a truck. I just, for some reason, assumed it was you. I'm a bit sluggish tonight, so. I even had some little cold brew once I got home, but it's not doing its job. I think I ate way too much effing food the game I went to. Had a double cheeseburger, cheese fry, giant Coke, 2 double beverages of adult sippy poos, you know. A lot of walking. And I'm an old man. A lot combined.
Oh shit. This is a single fucking.
Does cruise control slow down or on its own, or do I?
The auto, yeah. Get in the left lane.
I was not doing shit. I was trying to test it there. On that fake Tesla over there. I guess real Tesla. Not if they're hiding what cars these are. Cruise control 65. Perfect speed, right behind us, rain. Alright, now I see it. Yeah, I want to stop at the prime rib.
Slowpoke.
Hey man, that sounds good. I haven't had prime rib in a while. What's your cruise control set to?
I was doing 5 under for like the last 20 miles, waiting for you to catch up.
That's because I was babying it. Unlike traditional TGS Bear style. Going up to 75 now.
Slamming the brakes because you're waiting to the last second to merge.
Hey man, I was testing if the cruise control is adaptive or not. I don't have it enabled.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I was pulling up behind that Tesla, man. It was not slowing down. I was within like a car length when I had to brake. I was trying to see, you know, if it would trigger a car length away at least. Figure it should be more than one car length.
You can adjust its sensitivity, but I keep it on the max because if you have it to the tailgate setting, it just slams on the brakes all the time. Runs right up on somebody and hits the fucking brakes, dumps all your air.
I got cruise control in my real life car. Being, you know, a decade old, it's not the best system, but it works. But when someone cuts you, you know, gets over in front of you, they'll just brake. I'm just like, ah. But you can set it to like 1 car length, 2 car length, 3. Good for a nice, you know, road trip.
Turn up my cruise control. There's traffic up here. I don't know what it's doing.
I'm coming up on your left, but I'm gonna turn my cruise control down. Dropping to 70 now.
We gotta get off up here anyway and get in the right lane.
Dropping to 65. Cruise control off.
See that yellow sign?
Yeah. We'll be alright. I'm jaking slowly. I'm only going 50. Easy peasy. Normal me would keep taking that turn to like 70. Cruise control on. Gonna stay 5.
And of course, he gets into the left lane for no reason. Not passing anybody.
Hey man, just like real life.
Truck got into the left lane. Real slow traffic.
Roger that.
35 miles an hour.
Felt like I was about to
getting in the
sneeze.
left lane for no fucking reason. This dude's just switching lanes.
Trying to grab a tissue while I'm driving. Damn tickle nose. Howdy, partner. Man, what you doing, bro? You're going 5 over and I'm gonna slow down your soup. Man, you're really gonna make me drop my truck all the way down to 60, bro. What are you doing in the left lane?
Hey, these are the guys I was bitching about earlier. We got an exit up here anyway.
This game has too many situations that just remind me of real life.
Dude, the AI are dumb, but they're like, they're obviously broken, but they still somehow are perfectly realistic. This is a red light.
Roger.
Green light.
When I build my custom, I definitely plan to do head tracking.
Genuinely the best.
Why'd I get a red light violation? I pulled out. Oh my god, it turned red while I was driving through the intersection. Or stopped at this light. I'm checking. I'm checking the fifth stream. I don't think I could see the light behind your truck. It must have fucking changed on me while I was in the intersection. I'm looking right now as I slowly accelerate forward. It's green. Still green. I'm pulling into the intersection. It's green. I went through a green light. It ticketed me. Literally.
That's why I don't run with the fines on. It's just broken.
I wanted to set some rules for myself, but if it's gonna ticket me when it's not supposed to be ticketed me. It's like real life and you get fucking stupid tickets from like bugged out machines.
Should be a mini game where you have to go to traffic court, and if the cop doesn't show up, you get the ticket thrown out.
Pretty much. Yeah, every time I've been to traffic court, cops never shown up. They just have a representative.
That's nonsense.
Who every time was willing to give away your points. I've been to traffic court like twice. Speeding in real life. I'll be honest about it. And both times they waived the points without a dispute. But the one judge told me how, because I was going like 10 over on the on-ramp trying to merge in the traffic, I saw them coming up, they weren't going that fast, so I gave it some gas, and of course the cop was sitting on the other side of the fucking on-ramp, like over the wall. And the judge went on a whole rant about how I'm like issue to society, because that was back in my younger years. Like a whole big stink about it. The cop who was there to represent, the cop who was supposed to be there, just was like, no points, pay the fine.
Oh, this is such a fucking red light. Holy shit.
Thank you for letting me know. I had enough space on you, but helps to not murder you in the process. I don't think I ever got a red light ticket in my life, knock on wood. But one time I was really lucky. One of those car cameras. I don't know if you ever seen those. It's like the car on the side of the road with a giant camera on it. Where's that at? For those who don't know, I was driving through Maryland the past, and near like construction zones and near Baltimore and stuff, they'll have like cars with like giant cameras on the hood, just watching. And if you're going past a certain speed, I'm guessing, whatever the hell that number is that they get told, you just get a giant flash from that car. I remember one time I was zooming in the left lane and there was some dude in like a Challenger in the middle lane. And we passed the car camera. I didn't touch my brake lights, but he slammed them. And I saw the flash, and I never got a ticket. And I'm sorry, like, I always wondered if he got the ticket because he blatantly slowed down while passing the camera. But that's what radar detectors are for. Mine may be like over a decade old, but it does the job. I gotta buy a new one, but they're expensive as F if you want a good one. You'd be dropping like 600 bucks. Just crazy. But if it saves you that much in tickets, I guess it's not a bad thing.
Or you could just chill out.
No, man.
Bro, this dude motherfucker brake checked me. He accelerated and then immediately slammed on the brakes.
I got my own speed limit on the highway, man. It's 80 for life. Not to get anyone in trouble, but you don't go beyond like 15 over on the highway. Stadies, from my experience, don't really bug you. Doesn't matter what state I'm in. I'm talking Massachusetts to Florida out to Illinois. The only time I've ever been stopped is if you're going like over 15 over. One time, it was after the fucking sign changed the speed limits, and I was downhill and heading for the off ramp, so I just decided to cruise it out instead of slowing down. Of course, I got pulled over. That was in Vermont. Talk about expensive tickets, get pulled over in Vermont. It's like $200–300 starting. You can't make this shit up. That was a great way to start my vacation back then. Man, we got a cop on our side, man.
Fuck him.
I got my windows cracked. Probably smells the whiskey leaking out.
Throw your piss bottle at him.
Hold on, I'm opening my window, yell at him. Yo! Fuck you! I'm yelling at the cop, then another stream I'll be on like policing, pulling myself over. We got 2 cops in the left lane, dude.
Smoke him.
I'm trying. I go to 50. 60 or 65.
Even though it's set it to 70, that's where it is up here.
Alright. 75 it is. Is that another cop on the left, dude? It is. The hell county are we in? What do you got in your truck, man? They're on the lookout.
I got DVD players. Looking for 3 Civics with the green underglow.
Oh god. I have them in my truck. I'm hopping the left for this turn. Remember like 5–10 years ago I got to see that movie in theaters, even though it was like one of those movie theater throwback times where they do throwback to older movies. It was awesome. Going the speed limit, what the hell are these people doing, man? Oh yeah, get in the left lane, bro. Let me have the lane. These other truck drivers, little bitches, man. Oh god, I hate those intersections where you gotta cross the highway.
Yeah.
Cross the entire
The
highway.
stupidest fucking thing, dude.
So you can get T-bone. I think it was Delaware I was going through one time, like the east side of Delaware. Had a bunch of highways like that. I guess it wasn't really a highway, but it feels like a highway. Alright, speed limit, slow down, I'm dropping speed. We also gotta get off. I'm gonna drop down to 60 now. Dropping to 50. I'm gonna let my Jakes and my cruise control get me down. Let's see, if I drop it all the way on the 25, will it work in time? No, it will not. I'll take over.
Check your auto cruise control setting.
I'll do it once we get there. See what's going on with it.
Cascadia's screen does not have enough info. How many miles to zero do I have, man?
Wait, are you running out? Fuel?
I'm just looking to see. Some of the screens actually tell you in the newer trucks, depending on the manufacturer, how many miles you have to zero. It's typically the Volvos that I see doing it.
Yeah, my truck does it. It tells how many miles per gallon I'm getting, which is like 3.9. Hell yeah! You want to stop at this gas station?
Drop off is literally up here.
Alright, I'm just checking. Powering it through. Got a red light. I'm gonna say the red light anyway, we'll fill up my fucking truck.
Came in here the wrong way.
Yeah, I know. But it was an emergency pull-in because I realized I was stuck at the red light. Took the opportunity. Obviously that would be frowned upon, but I don't care what the ATSAI think of me. Just look at how they drive on the road. See if I can make this without hitting you. I got it. I made way too sharp of a turn though. My trailer didn't like it, but sorry. Let's go out here. Wrapping around there with a car park. Going. I was gonna go left there, and then I saw that truck parked. And I was just like, nope, I ain't trying to squeeze through there.
Wouldn't be allowed to.
Come on, man, I got time to beat. I gotta drop this off. Just imagine you're at a security checkpoint blaring the horn. I'm sure it's happened somewhere at some point. Let me pull up and talk to him. Yo, I got a delivery, man. You're gonna have to let me through. Alright. Alright, peace out, buddy. Hey, man, that's him, man. I'm sitting here waiting to get approved.
The
Rectal surge trying to pull in here. I was talking to him. He's just standing out there all day, all night, man. He's in the cold.
You gotta talk to him. Just hand him your papers and get the hell out of there.
He's a fellow worker like myself. We have a bond. Unspoken bond. He told me once long ago he was a truck driver himself.
Or should.
Alright, Wahlberg, where do you want this
Man never
Wahlberg?
drove a truck in his life.
He said he did on ATS, but closest thing to a real truck I've driven is a moving truck. I guess it's in a truck, but it ain't no truck of this degree. It's like the only thing legal you can get without getting actual commercial truck driver license. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted. I think we had what, like a 20-footer, 26-footer. I don't know what the hell it was.
Yeah, it's 26.
It was fun to drive though. I'll give you that. And I got to drive it in city on tight roads and all that good stuff. Made for an interesting time. Felt, you know, like real life ATS. How close am I to that trailer? I'm good. I don't like the angle I'm taking at all, but.
I think I have to put it in the exact same spot as you. Wish they would not do that. Good jobs.
Alright, I don't think I'm aligned well at all. Actually, hold on, am I?
You're fine.
Oh shit, I'm right in it. Oh yeah. Let's.
Just pull forward and straighten out.
Yeah, it's. Just thinking. Oh. Catching the wrong angle here. Let me pull more forward. Let me actually look out the fucking rear instead of using the mirrors on the side, wondering why I'm making a horrendous approach. It looked like I had it from the mirrors, but then it was off. I usually don't back up that way, I usually do it this way, so it makes a lot more sense. Alright, maybe straighten out. Should be close enough. Got it. Excellent. Oh, I got a skill. What should I put it in? We got the final level of high value cargo, the final of just in time, and then there's fragile and fuel.
Too fragile.
Fragile.
I'll get the hell out of my way.
Nope. I'm protesting. I don't get paid enough for this shit. I'm blocking. Few little donuts right there. The truck's turning radius is pretty phenomenal compared to my last truck, I gotta say. It's like how tight I held that, I was able to just run multiple donuts basically. No skidding going on, but you know, regardless. Did I leave any marks? I didn't. That's not mark. Looks like I leave.
You don't leave marks.
Well, they're probably already there. It just looks like I did it.
Where are we? Alright. a jam.
Where is it at? The pickup?
Somewhere around here.
Oh no, I was in the map. Or in the menu, I mean. I was checking the convoy. I see it. On my way. I'm gonna adjust my windows real quick though. Put that one up a little bit. This one up a little bit. Woo. Take the leftmost lane, I should be right. Are we really just in this ultra traffic jam?
The light just turned green up there. So maybe it actually starts moving. I'm going around everybody.
And that's how the cookie crumble. Headlight usage offense? The fuck did I get that for?
Turn your lights on.
Man, for real. It's not even fucking dark out.
It's... what time is it? It's 20 after 8. It's evening. You gotta have your lights on, man.
I don't know
You
if
can
I've
just leave your side markers on. If you have the automatic... Alright, fucking pull into the gas station.
checking the controls that we have
Check
set.
your cruise control and enable your automatic headlights.
I already did, but I'll probably not enable.
You have to turn on the side markers at least for the headlights to automatically do their thing. Don't turn them on at all, they don't do anything.
Let's see.
Just search for it.
Alright. On the gameplay, automatic headlights already checked.
Yeah, you had your headlights off entirely.
The fuck button
That's
do I
why
have
you
this
got
set?
dinged.
Engine brake string there, horn on, blah, blah. The only thing I have a button linked to. I have beacons. We go back out. And the brake toggle. Okay, here we go. It's all because we changed my settings. I'm so used to it being a different spot. Alright, I got headlights on. Now let's check the cruise control. We solved that issue. Yeah, I'm getting punished because I didn't learn it yet, which it makes sense I didn't learn it yet. I have yet to really get used to this new setup I have on my wheel. It's our cruise control. All the options disappear. Would it be under gameplay?
Automatic.
What'd you say?
Yeah, you were searching in graphics.
I thought it would search all of them. I got you. You gotta actually go to it. Adaptive cruise control. What meters you put it
40.
on? 40. Smart cruise control tolerance.
Leave that at 5 miles an hour.
And then cruise
Or
control
whatever it is.
grid. Grid step 5.
Put
Yeah,
the
5.
smart cruise control. Yeah. We'll put the smart cruise control at 6. And then look for lane keep.
Lane assistance mode. Lane keeping support. Alright, got it. Should be able to test it out now. Not gonna become a millionaire tonight, which, you know, I accept it. But tonight I've just gotta learn, like, you know, what we need to prep so when we play again in 2 weeks, I don't run the same issue. One of the tickets was complete bullshit, but 2 of them were reasonable. I'm gonna hover on 50 back here, the 45.
Going in here anyway.
I don't think it's even slowing me down automatically, so. Well, it's been tested.
Cruise control on?
Yeah.
Well, I was turning out of the lane. It was.
We'll test it when we actually get on like the actual highway. I wonder if I should map my... So I have light horn and windshield wipers on my shifters. I wonder if I can do hold for blinkers or change it to hold for those 2 options. This way I can utilize those paddles for 2 different options. That might be the key. Alright, hold on, let me mimic the job. I'll need to actually pull in here. Here. School bus, alright. Hell yeah. I'm taking the actual school bus. Maybe the same spot as you.
Probably. Sometimes the pickups aren't, but the drop-offs almost always are.
Yeah. While I wait, I'm gonna check those things that I mentioned there. Let me see. Options, keys and buttons. So we got light horn on the left. There's light horn. Where's left blinker? Left indicator. Alright, there we go. Joy 5 hold.
I don't think you can have 2 controls
can't.
bound to the...
Yeah, you can. I just tried it. Oh, well. I'll worry about another time then. It's not worth it. Trying to figure it out now. No, blinkers actually are a major issue in the simulator.
This school bus has yellow wheels. Dude, they're painted steelies. Why can't we have painted steelies on the fucking trucks? Are you serious? That's lame, man. That is lame.
We are off on an adventure.
red light.
I have cruise control on and it's trying to steer me off the fucking road. The fuck's it doing? It was literally trying to drive me off into the shoulder. As like, does it treat the shoulder as a lane or something? That was weird. Like straight up, dude. I had cruise control on and everything, and it just started yanking me to the right. Trying to take me off the fucking road. I don't know about this new cruise control, man.
It's your lane keeping assist, bro.
Yeah, trying to take me out of lane and put me in the fucking dirt, apparently. If you don't mind letting me in, I'm gonna pop over. Appreciate it. We got a red though.
Just burn it.
Oh, I got a ticket?
Burn it.
Oh, now it's fully red.
Burn it.
I don't want no ticket, man. It's unsafe driving, man. You know, the old TGS Bear, you know, I'd go through a slide at 70 and do a barrel roll, but not anymore. Plus, I'm trying to read that sign. A bank account perfectly tailored to suit your needs. I'm gonna have to check that out for my 900 grand in the game. These jobs aren't paying enough for the warrant me getting extra tickets, man. I need a raise. Does the lane keep assist actually keep me in the lane, or do I still gotta?
It doesn't
control?
drive for you. But
Okay.
It does. If like you're looking away from the screen for a second, it'll keep you on your lane.
Alright. I was expecting it to be more reactive.
Literally the first thing I did when I turned it on was to see if it would just steer for me. Slammed right into the median.
That's kind of how I felt right there.
It will sometimes fight you depending on the way the road's laid out, but most of the time it's pretty good.
Oh, my high beams aren't automatically going off, but whatever.
You need to enable the high beams.
One of my separate controls. Alright, I got it. I looked at my control list real quick. That's my ugly driving. I think I used these controls. Eventually they become muscle memory, but I'm fighting my previous knowledge of what my controls used to be. I'm entering the left.
Cut me out, man.
It's a little bit wet. I'm gonna tune my speed down to 70. 75. Okay, we're good. Tires aren't that worn yet, but like I feel them, you know, giving me warning signs. Being like, hey man.
I think there was a minor update to the physics because I was driving my 8x6 or 8x4 mid-lift day cab Volvo doing a heavy haul job, and it was understeering. It was acting like it was wet out when it was dry. I've never had a truck behave like that before in the dry.
Good,
like,
man.
The Jake brake on this thing is incredibly aggressive when I'm bobtail. If I have it set all the way up and I'm coming down from speed, it'll fucking lock the tires up as it jakes. Red light.
Apparently time flies. We're already like an hour or so in. That's to make sense. We've done what was it, like a 200-mile trip and another one. We're on the second one.
Yeah, this job is pretty much the same length as the last one.
So we'll be able to get another one in for sure. We'll wing it. I'm flexible, but I also don't want to be up till 3 in the morning like we used to, so. It's a good old TGS day. I miss them, but I don't. Even when it was a thing, we would actually do the late night sesh. We'd always be so fucking tired. At 2 in the morning, no matter what game you're playing, your performance just goes to absolute shit. We're cutting out that for one long stream, so. I blame the NHL game and the fact they lost, dude. It's probably one of the worst NHL games I've seen in my life.
Have you ever been to a sports game that ended before or at the time it was supposed to?
I think the MLB game I went to was pretty on par. I was just going off the...
They're always long, go long.
Yeah.
Never been to a blowout.
Let's go and do an average. Best is when it goes in the extra innings or overtime.
Oh, we're not turning here. Next turn.
Yeah, it ripped me off too, man. The amount of money I spent on food and drinks. Could have went to like a fine dining establishment. Got a fucking tomahawk.
That's why you always bring your own shit.
They could definitely sneak it in. They don't allow it, but I feel like next time I'm just about to bring like a plastic bottle. Probably like a go to the liquor store and buy some plastic little tiny bottles. I could have bought the entire bottle for what I paid for 2 drinks.
Just get yourself a flask.
Apparently I'm not allowed to make right on red, whatever. Plastic flat. I have flasks, but they're metal and they'll set the detector out. I ain't trying to go through all that. I definitely would though. They get to choose what you bring as well. Our baseball stadium doesn't check you at all. There was no metal detectors at all, which kind of was like, all right. I was like, I guess anybody can bring anything they want. This place has actual detector.
It's because hockey fans are violent reprobates.
Yeah, sure. Baseball, you know, watching grass grow. Sorry, baseball fans, not trying to be mean, but it is very slow. Let's just be honest. I'll go to NBA November, NFL in December. That'll be it for the year. 2 road trips separate from that. One's next Sunday. I'll see some shows on those trips. One city has like some dude singing Sinatra or something about to go. Gotta hear him sing Fly Me to the Moon. Or Blue Moon, Fallout New Vegas. Blue Moon. Wish we had restaurants like that nowadays. Earthly 1900s vibes. You know, people would go have dinner and watch like a Sinatra show. Nothing like that nowadays.
Live from the bar.
Exactly.
Dean Martin.
Exactly. Just you go, you have like a chill for 3 hours at a table, you grub, you have your cigar, watch some entertainment. Sounds like a good time to me. This really wants me to go into the shoulder. So he was yanking me to the right.
You're gonna want to be in the left lane.
Roger. Slowing down because I didn't realize the speed limit dropped drastically. Jake's navel.
Like it's a bit sharp.
Getting ready to break. Oh, the Jake's got me. I'm good. I'm going 60, but I'm not tipping. Good job, Jake. Thank you. I'll do that. Now, why does my truck want to just yank me into the fucking...
You're riding the inside of the curb. I'll be doing that.
I'm going to the left lane to see if it changes. Yep, stop. Now it's trying to drive me off the road.
You're riding the left.
Man, this lane is just stuck.
Look in your mirror, man. You're riding the line.
I see it, but it's still going to try to yank me off the road. I know those lane assistant cars nowadays, they definitely ain't doing that. I mean, I know it is ATS and it's a work in progress. In the sense of, developing this stuff further, I'm sure. Trying to murder me, man.
You're trying to kill yourself.
The ATS Elon's not doing his job. My previous boss is hardcore Tesla dude. Like, obsessed with Tesla to an unhealthy extent. He has 2 Cybertruck.
Yikes.
He's got a house in the west, well, condo on the west coast. I think he bought like a house in Vegas, and he has a house in like the, what was it called? Like, I don't know where Minneapolis area falls, but you get it. Midwest, I guess, still at that point. So, but he had a normal Tesla sedan. Definitely one of the upgraded ones, but he ordered 2 Cybertruck. Yeah, he got let go out of the company I'm in like a year ago at this point. My current boss is actually leaving as well at the end of the month. But I think my only boss is going to be my boss in Europe, which works for me because he's done for the day, being over in like Germany, Switzerland area. Lives somewhere over there. on like the border or something. Makes my life easy. But a 6-hour time difference, so you know. By the time it's 11 a.m. here, he's done for the only 3 hours on. And he doesn't care. He already told me he's not gonna check if I'm online, blah blah. Beauty of Flex Remote life. You make the customer happy, everyone's happy. And I've been shining reviews apparently from the customers on support. So yeah, I get paid to do nothing half the time. Nobody says a word because I make the customer happy. You gotta have that good balance, you know. I hate customer support, so I'll never do it again. Especially because 90% of the time they're just stupid. It's like, I didn't copy the code right. Like, gosh damn it, dude. You had one job to do. Copy and paste, you know, this ID number or something. They don't do it right. They leave out one letter and then, you know, it's a nightmare. The logs looks like it's having, you know, a seizure. You have to go through all the tests, check their firewall, make sure, you know, they got TLS 1.2 enabled. All that random shit comes with the software we sell. I mean, we're not the only ones. You should be running TLS 1.2 anyways. I'm on your right.
The left lane, man.
Yeah, sums it up. In an RV too. You might as well just hop on my 6. He ain't gonna get over. We gotta stick in the right 2 lanes. I guess mid and right split. No, slow down. Just realized the limit dropped to 60, going to 65. Now when I get a ticket, that's one of the reasons I enabled violations, because I actually have to think about trying to avoid tickets. Anyone who's seen me stream the other, you know, 30 times knows that I'll be fucking charging through here at 95. Oh shit, we gotta get over it and get off. I'm gonna burn this guy. Alright, cleared him. Going in. Successful. Taco Kingdom. The red light. You charge it. Hey man, you're supposed to be aware of your surroundings and what's going on in front of you. Breaker 19, this is the rubber duck.
Duck, are you familiar with the letters F-O?
Yes, sir. I appreciate your feedback. Out of all truck movies, I'd probably be willing to rewatch Convoy and probably Smoking the Bandit. The rest, not so much. I want to think of. Well, I've never seen Trucks, but even though it's a horror movie.
It's literally the same thing as Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, just newer. I'll probably watch it someday. I have 2 more movies on my watch list. Halloween Resurrection next Friday. And then the following Saturday, I'm going to watch Letters from Iwo Jima after Hella Loose. Even though Hella Loose doesn't have that front of the word. Oh, I wish it did, but I don't think we're ever going to see that. Kind of wish they would, though. I had family that fought on both sides, but my closest family fought the Pacific. all the way through the islands, all that stuff. I got, you know, rated our photos of, you know, things that happen. If I ever sorted through it, I'll send you some snapshots on Discord.
See my blinkers, man?
Well, I see your right blinker on. So I was misinterpreting it. Do your thing. Yeah, clearance. I'll sit here. But yeah, I saw your right blink. Well, it is a right blinker. I saw it on, so I thought I didn't expect you to go into there. My mistake. I'll get you, you know, a donut at Dunkin' after this makes up for it.
I want an eclair.
Hell yeah. I want a cruller, but they got rid of them for some fucking reason. If you ever had those, those were awesome. French cruller, or however you say it. I gotta do a U-turn too. Mine's right on my left.
Get out of here.
You're good on it. You're not in my way.
Alright.
Ooh, the trailer did not like my angle of turning, but fuck it. It's alright. No damage. That's all that matters. Plus, it ain't my trailer, so fuck. As long as we don't damage the product on the rear, we're good. Got it. Straighten up. Shit, that's a little bit off, but I don't give a shit. They accepted it. Good enough for me. Real life, I would not have been okay with that angle. True. Hey, look at those bonuses. 21 grand for that one. So where are we at? We're an hour and a half in. At least another half hour. So we can find another half hour or so job. It'd be awesome.
Get something going to El Dorado.
Let's do it. For those interested, we'll be back on this in 2 weeks. In that session, I'm really going to try and make sure we do the actual on time. That week, I have no reason not to be on time. I think that's the week I'm watching Letters from Iwo Jima. I don't know how long the movie is. I'll have to look. I think I watched the movie long ago. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Yeah, I watched it once.
Two hours and 20 minutes. Not bad. I'll plan like 3 hours to watch it. Just to give that flexibility. My dog won't interrupt me. Gotta pour some beverages. 40 minutes should be very sufficient in extra time.
I'm pulling in for gas.
I'm still pretty good on fuel. You really burn all that fuel up?
No, I just want gas.
Okay. I'm at like 90%. I'll get it anyway.
You're the wrong way.
Man. I followed your lead, man. The first time was my mistake. This time I'm blaming you. Whoa, random dude. Alright, what are y'all doing, bro? Is the light red or something?
You're not gonna even go in the right way, man.
Damn, I'm gonna make it right.
Just take the hidden road.
Out of the gas station?
Now that you're at the...
Is there a hidden road at the gas station, or am I wrong?
There is, yeah.
Just want to make sure I'm not... Yeah, drive through there. Oh shit, alright, found it. Actually bumping my mouse. Well, my camera was getting whacked there. Sorry about that. Wanted to place my phone down. Of course, I nudged my mouse, which controls my view. Why are we going so fast back here, man?
We can.
What if the cops show up?
Cops ain't gonna say shit. Overshot it. Oh, the job expired. Yeah, it expired. Is this the right place?
Oh, no, I did.
It is.
Why am I staring at the fucking ceiling? I should move my mouse out of the way. Hold on. Sorry for all the violent camera reactions.
That's the right place.
Keep bumping my damn mouse. I probably if I shut my mouse off, non-optimal, but I really need to get a phone mount built onto this. It has some holes, just like the book with Stanley yelling at. So probably can screw something in the whole, like a phone mount or something, or just buy one for a car and just customize it some way or another, make it work. That should be a perfect final job. Got it. I've been fine maybe like, what, 4 times a night? I'll take it. Could easily have been worse if we reflect on the past. One of them was not my fault. That was the game. 3 of them were my fault. The headlights, though, I was not expecting to happen because it was still light out. But I'll let it go.
Time of day, that's important.
I know, but time of day, the time the sun's out also changing. But in my view, it's still, you know, not night, so I wasn't worried about my lights. I don't know, maybe trucks have more strict protocol for when they use headlights. Or the game just doesn't like. I'm gonna raise my truck to get this.
No, just not on center.
That should be really close to center. It's because I was too high up my suspension. I had to lower it, then I got it. Alright. I'm ready to roll out. Transformers, roll out! Alright, green truck, let me in, bro. Alright? Mother... I got live cattle on this fucking thing, man.
The Bull Holland. Got a speed now.
I'm gonna flip over with them bulls, man.
Break all the legs that need to kill him.
I was driving close to your rear bumper on purpose there. I was looking at your truck. You can actually see there's like the shape of like, you know, a cow or bull in there. That's pretty cool. Like from afar you can't tell. But when you get it really up close, like I'm about to right now, you can actually see it in there. I have to look at it from the side when I get a chance to have like a light or something. Oh, I gotta stop at Taco Kingdom.
Time for that, man. Oh, got a speed.
My speeding's gonna be 5 over. Dude, if you pull out of your Dodge, bro. This is a Dodge.
You see this motherfucking spaceship?
Shout out to Nando, what is up, man? Nice and Need for Speed. Haven't played Need for Speed in forever. I still haven't installed. Just no. So we could if we wanted to, someday. I've played race games for a while. Need for Speed and Horizon Motorsport. Alright. I was just gonna fucking jet across now before traffic gets to me. Need for Speed just needs a remaster like the original 3. Make a trilogy.
I think High Stakes would be awesome for a remaster, and Force Unleashed. Hot Pursuit 2, I could live with that.
I don't think I ever played it.
High Stakes and Force Unleashed were the high watermark of the original series.
I'm gonna stream them someday, guaranteed. I gotta get a copy of Road and Track Need for Speed though. I guess I could do it in emulator, but I like the authentic experience.
Nah, man, you gotta play the 3DO version because the other versions were inferior. It was like unique among racing games of its time for actually being a pretty good simulator, despite being a Need for Speed game, because it was a road track game.
Yeah.
But like the 3DO version it had incredibly good graphics for the time. The driving was pretty detailed. You had full wheel support, including H-pattern shifting.
Well, I'll have to do that so I play on my wheel.
The game is next level, dude. I don't know if you'd have any luck translating modern wheels back to that hardware for an emulator, but who knows, man.
Yeah, who knows? I ended up skipping the emulator for Pokemon Red, just doing it authentic, but I did download it and test it. It was working fine, but something about the unique experience just makes it unique, special. So I legit play on my Game Boy Advance. Well, I treat it as a controller. I don't like play on the screen. I play on my TV, but the Game Boy Advance is my controller. Which is pretty cool. Still have yet to find my Game Boy original or my SPs, but I had like 3 or 4 of those. I collected all the colors long ago.
The SP.
The SP, like. You remember those flip ones?
Yeah. My hands cramp up after an hour.
I had the blue one, the red one, like silver or something. That's like, I don't know why I collected them back in the day.
The only Game Boys that I have anymore are a Game Boy Light, which was a Japan exclusive Game Boy Pocket with a front
That's pretty
light,
cool.
and a regular Game Boy Pocket.
I have
an original
pocket.
Advance somewhere.
I know I got a color or two. I thought I have a Pocket. I have an Advance. And then I had original
Pocket's
SP.
my favorite.
The only problem is the thing that I have for like the Game Boys and the GameCube is meant for like Advance only or some crap. But all the games will work on it, so it's not like so I can definitely play them. But I'm sure they're all dead now with the old battery. My childhood save was gone when I booted it up before I started streaming it, and I was like, yep, battery needs to be replaced. It was an ugly solder job, but I apparently did good enough, knock on wood real quick, that it's been working the last few weeks. It's not jinx it. I mean, it's not like it's rocket science. Man, any crashing for this truck is this fucking automatic truck trying to cheer me off the road. Man, that's a horrible reason for it to try and murder me.
It's literally what it's supposed to be doing. Link assist.
As long as I stay in the lane, should be good. I gotta pull in for a fucking way station. Are you kidding me? Where is it? It's right here. I'm trying to weigh my cattle, man. Just because I got a wagon doesn't mean they gotta be meat. Nice answer, chat. Yeah, you're in the BO6. You'll see me out on Friday. It's free on Game Pass for those who all know, so. I'll do the campaign and some multiplayer. I'm not gonna love the multiplayer, but the campaigns have been alright the last few. Even in MW3, which I hated the multiplayer, the campaign was solid. And it actually felt like a Milsit. Which is why I like the campaign, yeah. 2 shots drops a dude. Multiplayer, it's like 25 shots. That's what I don't get down with.
Somebody added a D-ball PL pistol laser for ground branch.
Man.
Finally. I'm not waiting for these dudes. I guess he's just gonna stay in the exit lane doing 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'll have to download any of my. That A6 is up your ass. Putting my cruise at 75.
About these merge guys.
Dropping it.
Let's see what this Mercedes is gonna do. Oh, the Mercedes fucking didn't zipper merge. You just cut in front of me. Dickhead.
Sounds like the AI.
Now check this busted out billboard on the right. That's how you know we're in the south, man.
Yeah, for sure. But I just realized my right blinker works with RSV. Why doesn't my left one work?
Traffic, traffic, traffic.
I got a way station anyway, don't worry. I wasn't gonna hit you if I slowed down, but I let off the brakes because I gotta get over anyway. I'm guessing you didn't get the call.
I did.
Yeah, for those watching, I'm trying to play more legit today. Want to change it up. So like, it's a sim. Let me try and make it a little bit more simmy. Sounds stupid the way I'm saying it, but you get the idea. Instead of driving like a raging alcoholic, I'll drive like one who's trying to keep his job.
You gotta drink Fireball before every ATS stream.
Hell no, dude.
It's a real trucker's drink, man. Get that real sim experience.
You ever seen that meme? The guy's like, woo, cocaine?
Dr. Roxel?
I'll just say it. It's from like one of those TV shows where people go through like TSA and they're asking him like, do you have any drugs, cocaine? Some guy who like barely speaks English from Asia. And he finally like, clicks in his brain what they're saying is like, woo, cocaine? No. Just replace the cocaine with the Fireball. It's like, hell no, bro. I didn't even mess with that when I was younger. I've had it, sure. Those little, you know, 1 ounce bottles you buy at the store. That's the most Fireball I want, man. Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Let me merge. Let me merge.
You're gonna hit this dude, man.
Before I can shoot you. Don't make me got my Glock. For attempted murder. Well, I don't like to let people over.
On this truck is
they gotta let me go.
Scary.
True.
I'm used to the normal. The other trucks that have it, they go like ding 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 ding. This thing goes boop boop. Like somebody's cursing and the TV is bleeping it.
We have traffic up here. Just if you're wondering what's going on.
Less than a Caravan. Very nice. A truck at the left lane for no reason.
Hell yeah. Some coppers, boy. get over it right as you did, and I'll let you go. Literally, I saw you turn right as I looked in my mirror to pop over. I gotta fix these. I gotta deal with something about these turn signal. So I can give you and the AI some signal. I'm gonna double check what I have for LSB and RSB. And if I have them open, I'll map 2 of those to turn signal. Pretty sure that's how I had it set, and that's why it's throwing me off. Unless it reset something. With the update, I don't know. Or I fucked it up somehow.
The update's almost never touch controls.
Man, he's fucking hauling. Fire truck coming to the rescue.
Where the fire at?
That's me in a firefighter simulator. We played it once. It was alright. Nothing. Want to go out of my way to rush play it again.
Ooh, 2 sailboats. What are you doing? Why are you on the brakes? Nobody up here. Get the fuck out of my way. What are you doing? Just slamming the brakes. Fucking 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's why I hit the shoulder. I didn't feel like slamming my brakes, so I just cruised down the speed, the shoulder next to you. So you weren't joking that they're going slow. Them some bitches, man. Pit them, man. Pit them. Teach them a lesson. The hell? Did you hit him?
Yeah.
Yo, pickup truck, I'm coming up on the side.
You're on the shoulder, man. They can't see you.
Yeah, I had to get over because that fucking the car was stopped.
I know how I feel, man.
Hey, man, at least today I'm driving more chill out.
Turning the tables on you, bro.
I was definitely reckless in many of our ATS streams. Plus, sometimes you don't even know you don't even like feel it. You don't even get like a notification. They just fucking dead stop. So you barely nudge them, or you cross the line by like 1%. They just freak out. It's kind of hard when you're going 95 down the road though, swerving through traffic. You're kind of just doing whatever you gotta do to not crash or flip. That's why today I turned on the rules. Just wanted to hold myself to different standards. It's been a nice change of pace. We're playing more legit. Sure, there was a few mistakes, but what real trucker hasn't made a mistake once, twice, 3 times? It's part of reality.
Oh my god, I thought that was about to be a huge accident.
Well, thankfully it wasn't. Our final drop off of the night. Because we are about 2 hours in. Maybe a little bit under 2 hours because we were alive for like 5 minutes before we actually got on. But regardless, This is a good calling point. Also don't want to fall asleep behind the wheel. We got your cattle here, man. Can I have some steaks out of this? I'm at a steakhouse next Sunday on my trip. Had to hit up the steakhouse. Can't go on a vacation, not hit up the steakhouse, you know what I mean? While I wait for you to park. Checking this out real quick. RSP is shift toggle to splitter. LSP is air horn. Would you put the blinkers on holding the button, or would you put it on just tapping and move the other stuff over? What do you think?
I'll do hold.
For the blinkers?
Yeah, because for splitting the shift and the range, you don't want to be taking any longer than you need to on that.
Alright, so I got left indicator and right indicator both on the hold. Now let me make sure air horn didn't get changed. Air horn.
Well,
gonna be tap.
It's going to.
It's doing the same bullshit.
Yeah, because you would hold down the horn to honk.
I got you. Hey. Son of a bitch.
Like your wheel legit has too few buttons.
That's not, I'll worry about it off stream. I'll have to think it out. I'm sure I can find a way. Even if I, have to milk something. I gotta look at all my controls. Appreciate you moving. Straighten up down here. Delivered. Yeah, I was kind of sketched out because that fence was a little bit close to the rear of my trailer. Wasn't sure if I was going to tap it there. I just went for it full speed. But it was successful. I didn't become a millionaire tonight, but I made it halfway there from where I was. And we had to dump like 10K into repairs and whatever the hell else we did from whatever the hell happened the last stream we did. But I'm sure I crashed or something stupid. So, let's accept our progress, and we're going to go through the outro. Let me just check chat real quick. Anyway, just to get anyone posted. Shout out to Nando. Thanks to anyone else who tuned in. Not going to show a schedule, but off tomorrow. Pokemon Red Monday. It's a typical week, so Monday through Saturday night should be the usual deal. We'll worry about the atypical schedule the following week, but try that. I'm going to lose 2 streams, but I'm adding 3 streams in reality. Maybe 4 because of Halloween. So yeah, we're going to be getting at least 1 to 2 extra streams. So I'll have to think that out when that week comes up. See how it works. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not a bad thing. Where I used to live, I didn't have to deal with trick-or-treaters, so I don't have to worry about that. But here I do most likely have trick-or-treaters, so I'm going to have to balance that in if we want to do Halloween streams and stuff. So it's not a huge negative, but something that we'll have to adapt to. So here's our supporter screen, though. Main suitors across the board, BUT on Patreon, JSmoke membership. Elsewise, thanks for watching, like, sub, peace out.